Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we are back with a brand new episode of Modulus. And in the last episode, we got ourselves set up with the blue pigment factory right here. So it's working away. I haven't actually zoomed in and like looked at this stuff too closely. Okay, there we go. Our factory is back up and running. Bingo. Estimated output 9.38 per minute. Alright, so that is lovely. We should be hopefully keeping up with a full belt of all of this stuff. 15 per minute. It should be working. Oh, wait, no, we need two. We need two inputs for this. Add crane. I almost made a mistake. Okay, so that should be able to keep up now. Right? We needed 8, 4, 4. Okay, that should actually be working really good. So none of these belts should stop. None of these three should stop. Because we're basically keeping up with the full supply. I think this one is probably going to jam up every once in a while, but that's fine. Totally fine. Okay, unlock tech tree essential paint system. Essential paint system. Gray building. 3rd floor? Bro. Maybe we do that? Do we do that? I think we do that. More production. Crane reach, crane amount. Okay, we don't need that just yet. Essential paint system. Unlock oil rig? Yes, please. To make paint, use the dye mixer to mix oil with the pigment from the pigment refinery. Oil is extracted from oil pockets on the map using an oil rig. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, so we got that. What was the next thing we needed? Create blue paint, making the paint mixer, or using the paint, using the dye mixer. Dye mixer creates paint. Okay, what do I need to shove in here? Blue paint takes pigment and oil. We're making pigment. We should be able to grab this. Move it. And we've got oil. Where's the oil? Skyline. Oil rig. Alright. Alright. 60 per minute? Ooh, 60 per minute. That is pretty good. Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this? We gotta flip this around. And then I gotta delete these. Yeah, let's do this. I'll run this around like that. Alright. Now we've got 60 per minute times 2. So 1 every second is coming out of there. And this guy is making how much? If I add another floor. Let's add another floor. Or just do it. I don't even care. We're just gonna go for it. Alright. And then I should probably add another floor to both of these because that is where we're getting our research from. Oh, we can't add a floor. This one? Oh, I already had it set to auto upgrade. Oh, right. Okay, so that is going to take us up to 12. We're going to do it. I'm using up all of my resources, but we're going to do it. I probably don't need to upgrade these right now because look it, our factories are backing up. They're filling up here. So we don't need to add another floor to those ones just yet. But maybe soon? We might need more like bot factories and all this stuff. Man, at some point I'm just gonna have to go and relay out a whole bunch of stuff. But for now, we're just gonna leave it. Okay, let's get rid of all these trees. I can't delete those ones on top of the hill. Alright, let's delete these trees, get them out of the way for later when we decide to rebuild. Okay, that looks good. Quite good. I'm gonna have to play around with that. But for now, we're making enough of these. I don't need to add any more floors. That should be good. Okay, let's see. How much are we making here now? 4 pigment? 15 per minute. Which means I need 15 per minute coming in here, which I'm gonna have so much. I'm gonna have so much. I think what we want to do is we'll flip it, and then we'll flip it. Hang on. Maybe I move this. I'm trying to make sure that later we're using the correct amount of stuff. So if I need 15 in there right now, then that should be one of these belts. One guy here should be able to keep up with this guy right here. So that should be making us blue paint. Very good. Your first paint, how wonderful. Just think of all the possibilities at your digit tips. Oh, the droid design is going to look so good in blue. It is the most handsome color after all. Not that I'm biased. Perfect. You now have access to module challenges. Completing these will give you XP and data shards and allow you to rank up faster. If you're looking for something to do in between delivery targets, give these a go and claim your rewards. Note that these modules must be delivered to the delivery dock to count towards a challenge. How do I get to those? Here? Oh my god, what the heck is this? Okay, it's just a bunch of 4x1s. That's not bad. It's actually not that bad. Okay, totally fine. How many do we have to deliver? Does it say quantity? Deliver amounts 800. 800. Oofers. Is that the same for all of them? It might be the same for all of them. Deliver amounts. So if we deliver 1, we get 100 XP? I think so. Okay, so should we try this then? Let's pin that bad boy. We need to deliver it into here. Which means I think we want to do something like this. Okay. Looking good. Let's see if we can get a factory set up to do this, shall we? It shouldn't take too much work, I don't think. This first one looks kind of easy. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo. And maybe we'll smelt first thing. Okay. Then we need to cut. Very nice. We cut. We want the ones. We want the ones. That is going to output a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's going to output a lot of stuff. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Then we're going to need some splitters. We'll go like this and then like this. Okay. That is working. Then we need... Oh, I am not going to have room for all this stuff. So this guy needs to flip and cut. Configure. Now the problem is I'm going to be outputting a lot of stuff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll copy this guy. And then we need to make sure... I got 60 per minute coming out of each one of these guys, which is actually a grotesque amount of things. So You know what? I think we come over here. And we split. Oh, maybe not quite yet. Maybe we split like this. And not like that, actually. Not like that at all. Okay. Copy. Flip. Like this. Like this. Okay. So there we go. Now that is doing its thing. How can I stack things like that? Or is that a no-go? Like, will this work if they're not connected? I mean, it seems to have worked. So we'll do that. We need to copy this. 3 more times. Okay. Good thing this stuff doesn't actually cost me materials. Okay. Now, I need both of those to combine together and stack. And I probably didn't need it there. We can put it here. Okay, so that should be working. We're gonna connect that into there. That looks good. So this guy's coming in, and then this guy is coming in. Configure. And then I guess I should have... I keep doing this, but... No. Like that. Okay. And then if we do that one more time... One more time... That will go. That will go. And then this guy... is going... Uh-oh. Does it not stack up there? Oh, maybe it is working. Yeah. That's working. Okay, configure. Perfect. So we'll delete this guy, copy this guy. And then we should be able to connect both of those. And send them in to be delivered. Right? Should be making us 30 per minute. Hopefully. Should be good. I'm hoping. I think we're doing okay. So that is gonna just start doing its thing. Does it keep track? How do I know how many I've done? Delivered 0. Wait for it. Wait for it. I see you had to go at some challenge modules. These are meant to sharpen your internal systems, which, with every completed challenge, you'll become more efficient. Excellent initiative. I do love a self-motivated unit. Okay. So, now, let me see. Okay, good. It's keeping track. So their next one is 200. Once we hit 800, we can just cancel this thing altogether. We'll be done with it. Then we gotta... make a little tubey. Make a little tubey. We can probably just reuse this factory to do that eventually. I'm thinking. Not gonna be totally perfect, but it's fine. Okay, we'll let that run for now. What's this? Trees? We're not planting trees. Not happening, game. What's this? Paints a module. Okay, unlock stamper. The heck is a stamper? Let's go see. Sorter can filter out specific items. I kind of want this. I'm gonna do it. That just seems so good to me. Okay, we're gonna do that. Stamper right here. Can punch out cuboid sections. Can handle input volumes of 8 by 8 by 8. That's cool. The stamper can stamp out a selection of voxels. Ooh. Okay. That's cool. And then it separates it out. Oh. Okay. I like it. Excellent work. You've clearly grasped the fundamentals. From here, your factory will be entirely your own. Should you ever need a reference material, the colony has prepared a manual which can be found in the pause menu. Now, the real work begins. Ooh, we're off the books now. We're just winging it. You'll love to see it. Okay, reach rank 3. Mission accomplished? Deliver 1 droid. Is that a new building? Where's the droid? The droid building. Bot assembly, refinery. Basic processing. Droid assembly is locked. Okay, hang on. Does that mean we need to unlock droid? Droid? The freight hub, conveyor belt speed. Where is droid? Counter. Crane reach droid core facility. We'll go ahead and grab one of those. Droid cores. Take blue modules. Let's put this over here for now. Takes the blue 2x2s, 2x2x8, and then a blue plate with a white piece, and then this ugly looking thing. Ooh, that's ugly. Alright. Alright. Do we have a trash can? Is there a way to like start throwing away junk? Or what's going on here? Sorter. Storage depot. Basic cutter. Where's the like trash can? Minor speed. Is there actually no garbage can? This can't be right. This can't be right. Is it already unlocked? What is this? Stamper. I wish it would tell me. Painter. Oh, wait, what's this? Destroys everything that enters. This is what we are looking for. Okay, so we have one of those. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. So this is paint. Good. I need to start painting. Hang on. 32, 32, 32. So we need one of all of this stuff. Okay. And what's the ratio here? Oh! If this is making us 15, then this is actually making us 30, which is perfect. Because we'll be able to paint the modules for this and for this at the same time. I just don't know if we even need to do that. It might be too many. Look at that. We got level 2 already. That's really good. Okay, let's see here. What do we want to do? I think we need some materials. We definitely need some materials. So there we go. Trying to figure out which way to go with these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that is 15 and 15. And then we need one more. Ooh. Jeez, man. It's like the piece from here is in this one. And the piece from here is in this one. That's an ugly one. I don't know about that. Okay, let's start with the easy one. Just a whole bunch of these little blue cubes. That's easy. Let's see here. We need smelters. Smelters. I don't really have room. Okay, we'll do something like this, because then that guy can just go under. Okay, so that should be 2 belts of cuboids for us. Okay, now we need blue. There's blue over here. Well, how am I gonna do this? This is so ugly. Okay, painter. Paint goes in. It does 15 per minute. I wonder if 1 belt is enough. It probably is. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it, and we'll see what ends up happening. So, we're gonna grab this belt, and we're gonna push it in here. There we go. I'm gonna need some of this blue. And we're gonna put it in here. I'm gonna move this after we figure out if this is gonna work or not. So that is going to be 15 blue blocks per second. Per minute, sorry. And then if we cut it in half... Oh... I feel like we want to cut it in half and then cut it in half again. Yeah. Okay. So take this, cut it in half. Okay. Then we're gonna split these boys, and we're going to cut each one in half again. This one we want to cut this way. And this one, we want to cut this way. Okay, so that's all the blue pieces that we need. In fact, one of them is just done already. This guy's just done already. So we can add a crane. Is that guy done? Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. We need to stack them. Okay, hold on. How many is this making? 30? We're putting 15 through here. That's getting turned into 30. 15 in here. That's getting turned into 30. Okay, so we need a splitter. And then we need a stacker. And then we need to delete that. Okay, that... and that.
New module created.
Perfect. Okay, so there we go. We've got the first module done. Then the next one, we need to stack them the long way. So let's grab this. And one of these. And then we'll do that. And should we flip? Like this. And then we need regular cubes, like these guys. I'm wondering if I should steal some of these. Maybe no. Maybe we get a new batch. Because the 4, I could take the 2 pieces that are getting busted out of there and add them together. And I could take the 2 pieces that are getting busted out of there and add them together. But I think that's too many then. Wait, they're all the same. Okay. Here's what we gotta do. Hear me out, guys. We need to split this guy into ones. We need to split this guy into ones. It's gonna be perfect. Then we want to do this. Okay. Where's the stamper? Where's the stamper? Skyline. This guy? Stamper. Ooh, it's big and ugly. It's big and ugly. Let's move this. We need more room. Okay, something like this. We're gonna need stampers. And how do we want to do this? I'm gonna just take the 4x. We're gonna punch out this 2x2. We're gonna have a whole bunch of pieces that are the same. And then the 2x2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can add them all together over there. That's perfect. You'll love to see that. Okay, so we're gonna stamper. We're going to... Somehow I need these to have room to combine together, which I think is going to be a problem. We can... Hang on. We can connect this one straight in. Or this one. I'm hoping this works. So that can go there. Then we want all of these to go out. Huh? It won't go? It won't go? How come? What I need is this guy to go in here. Okay, I think that's working. And I need this guy to go in here, and this guy to go in here. Okay. We'll flip this. We'll cut this out. Okay. Can I copy this and just override these things? It doesn't look like it. Copy, copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay. Then we can merge these two together and these two together. These two go together like this. And in fact, I can just copy that like so. Now we've got two belts that are the same, which we don't want. We're gonna need a mono painter. Okay, there we go. Now we've got two belts that are different, and those two should be able to stack together. Oh wait, that's not what we wanted. I stacked this backwards. Reset. We need these the other way. Almost close. Okay, so we'll do that. Get rid of all this. Reset. Reset. Come on. There we go. This piece and this piece.
New module created.
Perfect. We'll go ahead and shove that up here. Okay. Now all of these have to combine together to make this piece. And then we have to combine that with this. Okay, that's not bad. We'll do this. And this. Whoops. Like so. Connect those together. And connect those together. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's that. Now we gotta just run this over here. Alright. And stack them together. This is easy. Easy peasy. Like so. Add a crane. What does it need for, like, extra parts? Does it need extra parts? Put this guy down. And this piece. Put that up there.
New module created.
Perfect. Okay, so that's gonna start doing that. We'll see what we need for extra pieces here shortly, I'm sure. Okay, so that should all be doing its thing. I think it's gonna be fine. Perfect. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about is if my ratios are making sense. Because I'm taking half of this and half of that. I think no, it should work. I'm using the same number of blue voxels for both of these. I think it should work, but we'll see. I did notice there was an achievement for reaching rank 8 with only 3 or less islands, so we gotta be careful. I want to make sure we get that. So I can only buy one more island. I have to be a little picky with which one that is. I mean, they all kind of seem relatively the same, but there's maybe a resource on one of them that we need. So I'm just gonna hold off buying another one for now. We'll see how things are going. Is this guy done yet? Creates 2 droid cores. Okay. Now, how do we get a droid? Droid core. Droid assembly. We grab this. What the heck? We're not gonna have room for this. Oh my god, look at the stuff that it needs. A whole bunch more blue. You know what? That's not the worst. I'm going to reorganize this a little bit so that it's not taking up so much room. And then we'll see if we can figure it out. Okay, I think I've managed to move everything so that it fits over here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. Let's get a harvester. Link it up into here. Alright, so that should need a crane still, right? And I don't need... Oh wait, no, I did need that one. We don't need this one. Okay. Everything's going in. We've managed to squish it up a little bit. I could probably squish it up a little bit more, but for now, I think that is fine. We'll see how it all works out in the end. Now, how do we make these droids? Let's see. We need that. That's like the middle punched out. This is the same one with the middle punched out. And this is basically the same one. Blue. So we make a bunch of blue squares. We can just punch the middle out and reuse it for these guys. I think. Ooh, that's gonna be ugly. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's see if we can figure out a good way to do this here. I'm gonna move this for now. And we're gonna need more outputs, more resources. So let's just start grabbing some and get it up over there. Okay, we got material. Let's get some of this paint. I need to steal some. And we're going to bring it... I wonder... Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna steal some. Whatever. It's fine. We'll bring it down. I might hate this at some point, and we might need to change it. But for now... Is that actually gonna be enough? 15 per minute? I don't think that's gonna be enough. Okay, hang on. That's not gonna be enough. I think we need more blue paint. Oh, that's not nice. Are we gonna need more blue paint? Well, we're only making 15 per minute. Oh no. It's 2. It's turning into 30 per minute. Okay. So then... we actually should be able to split, because this guy... should only be painting 15 per minute. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go for it. If it doesn't work, I'll have to fix it later. Okay, we got blue paint. We need a painting machine. We need a painting machine. Let's do this. I'm just gonna run this guy all the way down and into here for now. It's gonna be a bunch of blue squares, and then we need a puncher. And we're just gonna punch the middle out of these guys straight away. You know what? Let's move this even down. And once it gets in there, we'll punch the middle out. There we go. We'll grab that guy, punch it out. We'll send it over here. Now this one, we need to cut into 4, which is perfect. Just go ahead and cut that guy. Like so. Gotta make sure it's the right way. Why is nothing coming out? We just have to wait a moment. Okay, what do we got? Come on. There we go. So we're gonna flip this guy like that, cut it like this, and that is going to give us a whole whack load of things. Then we need to merge 2 of them together to make the first shape. Easy peasy.
New module created.
You'll have to see it. And then these cubes, we need to cut those in half. All right, cut them in half. That seems fine. I might need to start throwing stuff away, or my belts aren't gonna all be producing at the same rate. Right? Like, we just cut that in half. Now the problem is I kinda need the other half to not be painted. Can I paint it back white again? How do we strip paint off of things? I don't know if that actually works or not. Okay. I think it's working, actually. So then this guy, and this guy go together.
New module created.
Okay. So that's 2. And then the last one... We've already got the blue ends. I just need to do something funky with this. Hang on. I think we need to reorganize. This goes down. That goes in there. Okie dokie. Then we're gonna need a 4-way cutter. Perfect. 4-way. Then we're gonna need to stack a couple times. So we'll go... that's not good. No, that's not good. We need to split down here. There. So then we can stack 2 of them and 2 of them. And then we'll paint one side black. Like so. We'll paint one side black. Doesn't matter which one. And we'll stack them together. With how much in between? 4 in between? Like that? And then all I gotta do is stack these 2 together. So let's grab one of these. With how much? 2, 4, 6 in between? Two, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. I think that's right. Then all I need is to connect this with that. And eventually, we should have the piece that we need, I hope. Okay, so we got this guy, and we got this guy.
New module created.
Perfect! Okay, where's that thing? We want this? We'll move it over here. And we don't need all of this, and we don't need all of this, and we can just feed that in there. Like so. 32 of each. And then this guy... I don't think that is gonna work right there. We'll just shove it over here. I can move it later. Okay, we'll grab that. Add a crane. Are we good here? I think we're good here. This guy's gonna work. Everything else, I hope, is balanced accordingly. I'm not 100% sure that this one works properly. I think it does. I think it does, but I guess we'll find out. If it starts to jam up, I'll have to start dumping things. I wish there was a way to do like overflow splitters. Oh, right here. Overflow splitter. Okay, so there's exactly what we want, but we'll leave it for now. How does this work? Unlocks the efficiency view. How do I turn that on? Efficiency view. So green... Green is good? I think green is good. And yellow is starting to plug up, and red is really plugged up. I see. So 15 per minute, 15 per minute. No, that's not actually doing at all what I thought. 100% efficiency, 75% efficiency. I think that is because I'm not pulling in fast enough. Right? So these guys are kind of bottlenecked up. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. We don't need that right now. This guy should be producing faster. I wonder if it's just because I need to delete some stuff out of this belt. I don't know. Okay, we'll see if that helps. Oh, guys. This only makes 15 output. That is what's happening. Okay. So I don't want to split this here. That's why. That's going to go fully that way. We'll copy this guy. And I'm going to need a splitter here. And also somewhere in here. Okay. I think that was the problem. I was outputting 15 here, and I was only using 7.5. Because this guy, the production is quite low, so I wasn't outputting enough paint. So that should fix everything, I'm hoping. Now, what do we got here? This building isn't being serviced. Now, I think I need the drones to go in here, correct? Do I have to deliver the drones? Now, the problem is, can my drones reach that far? It seems like they can. Is it good? We are making 3.75 droids per minute. And what does that do? Delivery. How much? It doesn't say quantities. Oh, 480, 1,000. 40,000. 40,000 basic bots. Ooh, boy. I should upgrade this.
Delivery target completed.
Your first droid, wonderful. Each one is worth 100 basic bots, although don't tell them that. I don't want to give them a complex, poor things. What? Worth 100 each? Worth 100 each? 25,000 droids? Okay. Okay. Well, they're coming in. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. Grand neural network. Transmission incoming. Unknown origin point. Processing information. Greetings. We are the GNN. We observe. We process. We integrate. You have appeared on our long-range cognition arrays. Your patterns suggest growth, curiosity, capacity to stabilize our connection. Examine the technology we have shared. Research the neural monuments. Show us how you build. Okay. Allows construction of the blue vault. What? The Gray Nexus. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Anyway, holy smokies, this is a long episode. Guys, we are going to wrap it up right there for today. I hope you loved it. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I will see you next time.